sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is... No, what is it? Hello, everybody. It is November 24th, 2024. That's 11/24/24. This is MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
Was that... Did you just not say anything?
Yeah, because I thought you said I'm Drew and I'm Tara and this is MELLONfights, and then I go
Me
MELLONfights.
too, but I hadn't said it, so...
I
then it
know,
got
so
weird.
I
Now
wasn't
there's a
sure what
super
to
long
do.
pause. I am Drew,
I'm Tara.
and this is America's number one sibling, Chicago-based brother sister. I don't know. I don't remember how our intro goes, Tara. I think I nailed it last week, and this week I forgot how it even goes. Let's try that again. I'm gonna keep it rolling.
Okay.
It's 11/24/24. I'm Drew.
I'm Tara.
This is America's number one Chicago-based sibling, sports and entertainment, butthole buffoonery, 69 celebrating. It's the wettest podcast east of west of the Mississippi River. We got calves for days. So much calves going on in this podcast. We're MELLONfights, Tara.
We are MELLONfights.
MELLONfights. I nailed it second go around. Nailed it
Yes.
the second go around. We don't got a ton to get to this week. Last week was so fucking big and long. It was a long one.
It really
We're going to
was.
shorten it up this week. We're going to, it'll probably get longer than we think. Sometimes when we don't have anything to talk about, we talk too long anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this might be a quickie.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I ended up liking our list. We did do a list, guys. You guys didn't know we were doing a list, but our list this week is in honor of LiAngelo. It's LiAngelo Ball's birthday today. And we always got LiAngelo Ball on our mind. But in honor of that, we made a list of our top 5 siblings, top 5 less successful siblings that we like.
Yeah.
Not the big
I
star.
found that to be a hard one.
I you know what? I didn't. I have a big list.
Okay.
I was over with Emily and Kev, Big Vin, and they were naming things. I'm like, yeah, but they're both too successful. That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm
worried. You're gonna
I'm not
judge the shit out of mine.
I know I am, because you don't understand things. I made it very clear what I want.
I know.
So
but
we'll
I
see if
couldn't
you,
think of any
Tara,
that were
they were like Ben Affleck, Casey
glaring.
Affleck. I'm like, well, they both have been nominated
No.
for Academy Awards, so neither
They're
of
not
them.
on my list.
Basically, the point is to find a black sheep of a family,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure you probably fucked it up. Just like you fucked up your pick this week, Tara loses another one. She is dog shit at picking games. She fucked up. She picked a game she shouldn't have probably anyway, and then the line moved a giant amount because the quarterback didn't play, so it wasn't really even fair for her, to be quite honest. But that was just that was the betting gods going like, that's not really an underdog. But then it was a massive underdog.
I would not have picked that if I would have known that Brock Purdy wasn't playing.
yeah, no shit.
So I think that I stand by my pick. If he would have played, they would have won.
I agree. I think that the Packers kind of dominated him though.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Jacobs scored freaking a turkey.
He
did. Three freaking running TDs.
He did. I have him in the Waffle League. The only problem with the Waffle League is the bottom 6. I don't know when they changed this. And they didn't tell me, but the bottom 6 teams getting the Waffle. It was 4 last year, and I don't remember voting on this. And so the bottom 6 teams get in. I'm going to be like 6th from the bottom, 5th or 6th. But I get an extra week to try to win. I get 3 chances to lose, to win out of it. Instead of just 2 like last year. My team's been playing much better, but I don't have a chance for the thing, which is dumb. So the top 6 get in the playoffs and the bottom 6 get in this. I think it's dumb.
That is dumb.
Especially since my team, they're afraid. They're afraid of my team that's been scoring high points every week. I fucked up and did some bad starting a couple weeks in a row, but I don't want to eat no fucking waffles. I don't have no desire to eat waffles.
You're not going to eat waffles.
Please don't waffle me, waffle people, waffle gods. No, I'm not going to eat waffles. I think my team. There's some really bad teams in the bottom, so we shall see.
You're hitting your stride. You're doing
Hitting
it.
my stride, in both of my leagues. A lot of my
Terry
guys.
had a great TD today.
That's a different league, but
Well, there you go. Both your leagues.
that
like
was
I said,
awesome. But then,
nailing it.
but then they got the Turpin kickoff return the very next play, which was amazing.
That was awesome.
That was such a cool spin move. Yeah.
Yes.
So Tara's picked the Niners to cover. They got their asses beaten, but they didn't have a starting quarterback, so it barely counts. But
Barely.
she shouldn't pick on. If she's picking on vibes, she should have got the vibes that could happen. Pay attention.
How
I don't
was
know.
I going to get those vibes?
Well, I mean, why was Purdy out? Did we know?
He was last minute a shoulder injury.
Wasn't
I
last
didn't hear
minute.
anything
We've known
about it
for-
all week.
We knew about it. We knew about it for a little while, a couple days at least. I could have called you. I could have made you pick something else, but I wanted you.
Oh, we didn't know about it on Monday when we recorded?
I could have called you and got a fresh pick. I've done it before. But I didn't.
But it didn't
I wanted to see that L. I wanted to see that L column climb.
Not nice.
Because I keep on rolling. I'm 8-4 now.
You are.
Bears. It was close. It was close down. They got a score late, and then they had to go to overtime. And they could have lost in overtime. I got lucky in overtime too that they didn't score TD. That they just gave up a field goal.
I feel like that was the best Bears outcome they could have had for today's game because they looked good. Caleb looked good. He had some good moves. He looked competent, and they lost. So they have no chance of keeping their stupid coach.
Right, but he had some good rapport with his receivers.
Yes,
I
exactly.
agree. That's what Bears want right now is the offense to look a little bit better and to lose in the end because of bad coaching. Because that guy's got to go.
Yeah.
Eberflus gotta go. I feel bad. I started thinking about it. I feel bad about talking about people needing to get fired for just regular old people. That's just a dude. I mean,
I know, but he's going to make so much money regardless.
Oh yeah, he's fine. I don't feel bad. You're right. I don't feel bad for him. He's already made a bunch of money. He's fine. The house that he bought, who needs to buy that house? The house he bought on Lake Michigan? Fuck you. Get fired. Get fucked. You don't need that house.
No, and it's not like we're wanting someone from like Five Guys to get fired. It's a freaking guy who's been in the NFL for a while, and now he's been a head coach for a couple of years.
Yeah, hopefully,
a lot of money.
Hopefully, he managed his money right. He'll get another job doing something else as a
No kidding.
It's rare that these guys don't get other jobs at another team.
Get some defensive coordinator job somewhere, and then probably do well and get another offer to be a coach.
Maybe a lot of these.
It's called the Dan Quinn.
They're not recycling these guys as much as they used to. I feel like.
I don't know.
But yeah, big NFL day. The first game, the second games of the day, not so fun. The late game right now. Second half is kicking off here. Eagles 20, Rams 7 right now. But the late games were kind of boring. None of them were very close, not exciting. But the early games, holy shit.
Yeah.
The witching hour might have been the best witching hour of the year so far.
It was so fun.
It was action all over the place. All over the place, Terry.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite moment from today's football games?
I mean, we already kind of talked about it, and I realized that my fandom for the Cowboys runs deep because even though they suck, I still was so excited about that Cowboys win.
Yeah.
That Turpin kickoff return was so freaking awesome. That spin, I'm like, this is fun. I want to like these players and like.
Well, yeah, it was fun. I didn't have to watch Dak's stupid ass play today.
Yeah, and they were excited for the win, and it runs deep. It runs deep. Runs deep. Yeah, the Cowboys. I'm excited. Like they play the thing is they're not really in the running for anything, but they got to play the Giants on. That's going to be a terrible game on Thanksgiving coming up against the Giants with Tommy DeVito as their starter, which is crazy. Because they decided they were gonna. They just signed Daniel Jones to this giant contract, and they said, "Nah, we're good," and they cut his ass. They cut him, right? Did they end up cutting him? I thought they put him into the third string.
I thought they were getting rid of him.
I don't know.
Pretty sure. That was the plan. They were talking
He
about
was
getting rid of
there
him.
today.
Oh, was he? I thought they were going to get rid of
Pretty
him.
sure.
I thought they were like, eh. And then you saw, did you see Danny DeVito, Baker Mayfield scored and then taunted DeVito? I'm like, why are you why are you piling on Tommy DeVito, bro?
Right.
They were like,
And especially because he like said nice things about him.
it was
But
like
it's
a
kind
weird
of funny.
move.
That's very Baker.
Maybe it was more of a ode to Tommy. Maybe he's a Tommy fan.
Yeah.
So
and he doesn't give two shit. Like Baker's just a psycho
Yeah,
sometimes when it comes
Daniel
to
Jones
that
ain't on the
stuff.
team.
Oh.
They say they expect it. Someone will sign him. They claim if he clears waivers.
Oh,
Why?
I saw the 49ers with people were saying the 49ers.
It's not a bad thing just so they have somebody, but
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's a bad team, bad football game on Thursday. Giants Cowboys.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's weird. It's a weird deal. But yeah, football today. There was I don't know, nothing really. I mean, I watched most of it. I was watching it most of the day. Nothing really grabbed me too much. Chiefs win again. Lions are still good. You know.
Chiefs just keep winning ugly, letting teams play with them.
Yeah, like lesser teams.
Yeah.
You know, what's his name? Chase Young had another decent game. You know, kept his team in it, did some stuff, also did some dumb shit.
Bryce.
Like,
Bryce.
What'd I say? Chase Young?
Chase.
Who's Chase Young? Who's a defender, I think.
Defender, yeah.
Yeah, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Played decent. Texans fucked up to lost to the Titans.
Yeah, I just feel like they're kind of in a slump, and CJ's in his sophomore slump for sure.
Yeah,
Not, just making dumb choices.
Yeah, they're not quite as sharp this year, even though they have moments though where it's like they got really good. They still have good moments. Like this is a pretty good team.
They've got good talent on the team. They just are kind of struggling a little bit.
You know what else happened today? Give me the scores, you stupid fox. Pardon my mouth.
The Vikings and the Bears. That was a fun game at the end.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit, but yeah, Vikings. It's kind of what I thought. The Vikings almost fucked it up. I still don't think I buy them. You almost lost to a pretty mediocre Bears team in overtime. Yeah. Nothing to it. Yeah, and then went to overtime. It was a good ending. They did this stupid thing where they went for 2 and almost lost the game. Colts, Lions obviously are good. They weren't as explosive today, but they still looked pretty good. Dolphins kind of manhandled the Patriots.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they crushed them. Tua's good.
When they have Tua, they're solid enough. They're a playoff football team. Buccaneers
so to stay healthy.
Record seems like it should be better than 5-6.
I know.
Dolphins and Buccaneers both 5-6, both in the mix to get in the playoffs and be noisy, in my opinion.
One thing about the Lions game, the two-headed monster of Gibbs and Montgomery is so awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to have two nice running backs. It's always nice.
This is what I'm going to say. I am such a curmudgeon or an old school person where I don't understand like a taunt in the ends, like when you're running to the end zone. Act like you've been there before. Like go in, get it, and then like celebrate. Like turning back and taunting the defense might be something that drives me more insane than most things.
Who did it?
Gibbs.
Yeah, I think I missed it. I wasn't totally paying attention.
Is that like it just was so stupid, and I knew he was going to get called for it because he had a wide open end zone and turns around and just starts taunting the guy all the way into the end zone.
Right. Packers, who knows? They crushed, but also they played a team without our starting quarterback.
Yeah,
that's never great. Without their starting defensive end, not great. Broncos won against a really bad team, but it's a nice win for them. They didn't play great early, and then they played much better in the second half. And then Cardinals Seahawks was a bore.
It was
not a very good game at all. That division is so weird.
That I just don't know. You know,
it's a weird division.
It is because they're both on top, and I don't know if either of the teams are good.
Yeah, they're both 6-5. 5-6 are the Niners, and at the end of this game tonight, St. Louis might be 5-6 as well. Or no, what are they right now? What's their record? Are they 5-5 going in? Yeah, because it doesn't look like they're not playing very well tonight. So yeah, that's the end. And then Pittsburgh lost Thursday night to the Browns because that just happens.
No game.
Weird. It was fun though. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. That was a fun game. Once the snow kicked in, it was a blast.
It was like Jameis just went wild, like he turned into a kid again.
Oh man, there was like
Everyone
such
was just
big
like the
plays. It was a
happiest.
lot of
Yeah.
fun. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
Big touchdowns late. That was a lot of fun.
And it's like
I really
everyone was
enjoyed
just
that game.
smiling ear to ear. I felt like every time they'd go up on someone just because they're having so
Oh,
much
everyone
fun.
wants to play in a snow game when they play football.
Yeah.
I did one time and it was really fun. Really, really fun. Any other takeaways from your football day? Any other
Not
takeaways from
really.
your football day?
It was a decent day. Like you said, the afternoon games weren't even close to as fun, but the
Right.
morning games were.
Mm-hmm. I want to see what Saquon's done so far today.
And we get to watch football. On
Saquon already has
Thursday.
143 yards rushing tonight.
That guy's crazy.
He's been a monster.
I was watching like the pregame where they were talking to AJ Brown, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Yeah, like Derrick Henry, I always thought like he was the best running back. He's my guy." And then he goes, and then Saquon like backwards hurdled someone. So I just don't know. They're both so good.
Oh, I mean, Saquon's, I feel like, getting better and better every week. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is his last 5 games. 176 yards rushing, 108 yards rushing, 159 yards rushing, 66. Little down game against Dallas. I just don't think they didn't rush him as much because they stomped him. And then 146 last week at Washington. And what I say, he already has 140 something already this game at the half.
It's crazy.
143. So he is on fire. He has a 70 yarder. He's killing it, man. He's killing it. That's been fun. It's fun to see him be that good because I wanted him to be good, but it sucks as for the Eagles. Because I remember when he first went to the Giants, I was like, man, I don't want him to be good as a Giant. And he was okay as a Giant.
He said that this is the most fun he's had. He feels like he's back in college, like having fun with his teammates.
Dominating everybody.
So, that's the thing. It's like when you're on a shitty team, you don't want to. You won't want to. You're not having fun, and you just.
It's too hard to have fun.
Yeah. It's,
I was calling this game pretty early, but LA is already down to the 3-yard line, and if they score, it's going to be 20-14. It's still almost the whole second half to go. So I may have called that one a little too early. A little too early because this Rams team does battle.
Yes,
every week.
They definitely
battle,
do.
for sure. So Tara, Thanksgiving week coming up. You like my new shirt?
I do. I like it a lot.
If you guys can't hear me, it says, "Oh snap." It's got a wishbone. Snap. There was a bunch of different ones, but we're a wishbone family. We've always loved the wishbone family. So I got "Oh snap." It's got some turkeys and some pumpkins on it. It's my new Thanksgiving sweater.
Huh? I want one.
I got it online.
I gotta look to see if I can find a Thanksgiving sweatshirt before Thursday.
I'll send you the thing. They weren't cheap, but they weren't. But like I said, I got mine free now because I wanted to return it because I didn't like the size of it. I wanted it a little smaller. And they're like, no need to return. You're getting your thing. That's, I guess, a big thing. Like, it's happening more and more where places like, just don't send it back because we don't want to deal with the return.
That seems like people are going to take advantage of that.
They are, but it also, why is that? It's a bad, we're in a wasteful system is what I'm learning. Like, that's terrible. It's like, they're like, we'd rather just eat it. It also shows that it costs them nothing.
Yeah.
If they're willing just to eat the cost of it. Cost them nothing.
So are they sending you a smaller size or do they just refund you?
Just refunding me.
That's wild.
Matt Stafford short right to Demarcus Robinson for 2 yards.
You love to say Denard Robinson.
I know. It was a person, I'm pretty sure.
It was. He played for Michigan.
So yeah. Any other sports stuff from the weekend? Or do you want to do our underdog? Let's do our underdog. Let's do our underdog pick of the week quick.
I was going to look beforehand and forgot.
Why would you ever? You're not good at it.
I know.
All right, guys. It's time for underdog. Wait, it is time for MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Pick of the week, T. It's time for MELLONfights underdog pick of the week. Let's see here. DraftKings, NFL lines. What do we got for next week, Tara? I want you to look because then you're ready, and then I can look while you do yours. But
Well,
well, well, there's some big old lines again.
I know there's a
No,
couple
there's just
that
one. There's just one big one. There's just one big one. Man, we got to. It's going to be weird. I forgot there's all the Thanksgiving Day games and the Friday game.
Oh yeah.
Weird, right?
What's
Weird,
that
weird.
on?
Huh?
Is that on Netflix?
Amazon has a Black Friday game. Black Friday game on Amazon. It's the Kansas City Chiefs in the Raiders. Oh, there, that one's huge too. I mean, KC ain't blowing anybody out, but that Raiders are very bad.
That was one of the ones I was looking at. I'm like, that's such a big
I'm not
line.
loving a lot of these lines. I'm going to let you pick first, just so I can get a turd out of the way and then know to avoid it. Because if you're picking it, it's a turd. What are you thinking, T? Tara is now 3. Hold on. Tara is now 3-8.
Woo.
Not good.
No,
Nope, that's wrong. Tara's now 3-9. Tara's now 3-9. I am now 8-4. 8-4, 3-9. Not so good, T. You're not so good. I'm pretty good. People should start picking with me. People should start picking me, fading you. I did a little vamp in there. Did you get something while I did it? Did you find something? Did you find anything
so bad
at all?
This.
Oh
What is?
What is? This is not Jeopardy. You don't have to form it as a question when you pick your pick. You better not have a question for me. It's your pick, man.
Oh man.
Come on. You got this.
All right. I'm gonna do.
I can go first if you need me to.
I do.
You do need me to go first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with the New England Patriots at home plus 2.5 against the Indianapolis Colts. I think that the Patriots are going to win that home game because Drake May is looking good, looking fine, looking fresh. I think that the Colts have been playing better, but I just think that they also aren't very good in the long run. I think they're both kind of like, neither of them really should want to win that game. They both should be trying to get a better draft position, but I think the Patriots end up winning that game because they're not really playing for a quarterback. They got their quarterback of the future. That's a fact, Jack. Drake May good. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a good quarterback in Drake May. So I think New England Patriots plus 2.5 at home against the Indianapolis Colts. I like it. Book it. Put it in your backpack. Take it to school. What do you think of my new saying I tried there? Pretty good?
I do. I like it a lot. Put it in my backpack and take it to school.
Yep.
Okay. You might hate this. The world might hate this, but I feel this.
You love it. I don't know how. I don't know why every time you got to start it with negativity.
I love it.
You come in hot. I don't understand. I have to say to you every fucking week, Tara, come in and just own it. You're never. I already know it's a loss. I already know you got an L coming. Let's hear it. Let's hear your L pick. Let's hear your loss pick. Let's hear it.
All right. My pick is the Las Vegas Raiders plus 13 against the Kansas City Chiefs.
What the fuck? What a dumb pick.
Why?
That's huge for a reason. It's huge for a reason. You're going to pick a team that has 2 wins against a team that has 1 loss. I know it's a big spread, but that team is dog shit. Who'd they get crushed by today? What was the final today?
They didn't get crushed.
Oh, yeah. They lost by 10 to Denver.
Okay.
They lost by 10 to Denver.
But the
tell me why. Oh, go ahead. Give me.
No.
Tell me why. Tell me why. I want to hear why. I want to at least hear why. I'm going to hear why first, and then we'll see where we go from there.
So the Chiefs are going to win this game. Don't get it twisted, but they're not going to win by 13 points. I know that they almost lost by 13 to the Broncos, but the problem is the Chiefs have not been like blowing people out. Nobody out. They played the freaking Panthers, who are not good, and they barely beat them. I actually thought they weren't going to win. So I think that it's giving them, like I said, they're going to win, but it's just giving them too much credit for just squeaking by on all these games. Every single game they're playing, they're squeaking by. and I just don't believe in them to really put the pedal to the metal. For one, it's the day after Thanksgiving. Taylor and Travis, they're going to be having Thanksgiving dinner, feeling heavy. Probably Patrick too. He's going to be with the family. He's going to be eating with his wife, who's eating for two, so he's going to be eating more. So he's going to be weighed down by the turkey. Those other guys, they're from Vegas. They're not even going to really be at home. They're probably going to be traveling. They're going to be more focused, and they're going to be ready for this game. And the other guys are going to be like, you know what? We've been spending our time at home doing Thanksgiving, and we're just like not quite in it.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'll accept it.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it. Here's just what I want to put something out there. This is what Mahomes said today. He basically said, let's see here. What did he say exactly? You want to have some blowouts, Mahomes said after the Chiefs beat the Carolina Panthers 30-27 on rookie Spencer Schrader's 31-yard field goal. As time expired, you want to be a little calmer in the fourth. You want to be a little calmer in the fourth quarter. I always said it can be good thing as you get to the playoffs and later in the season, just knowing that you've been in those moments before, knowing how to kind of attack it. But I would love to win a game before the very last play. So he wants to get a blowout. So he might be pushing hard for a blowout next week. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
If he's talking about it out loud,
He's trying to speak it into existence.
yeah, that works sometimes.
I know.
But I think it's your pick. I think you did. I like your Thanksgiving take.
Yeah.
I like your take. I like your Thanksgiving take. I do.
Okay. We're going to keep it because you know what? If
Yeah,
I lose, it's okay because that's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
People
you might
know
as well
that I
keep it
lose,
going.
so they're not going to be like betting with me.
You might as well
So
keep it
it's
rolling, right?
So it's just, yeah, it's called a streak, a losing streak. And sometimes you have those.
Yeah. We already knew the Rams scored. Great. That's great.
Oh,
I think
they did?
I know we already told. I told you what's his name scored. Robinson.
Oh, that's right. Denard.
DeMar Denard. Let's see here. Was that like the first play of the second half? Because I think it was like 14 or something at halftime. I don't think they scored. Was that the first play of the game cast? Let's see when that happened.
The score?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that they were that Saquon had a 70-yard TD on the first. Looks like the first play of the second half. That was why he had so many yards. I was like, I don't remember him having that many yards.
I know. I was like,
So he had a 70-yard TD the first play from scrimmage in the second half.
that's fun.
So that's what happened there. Well, there you have it.
I love a good running team.
Any other good sports stuff from the weekend that you liked? Our NBA. We can do our NBA preview if you want. You got that? Are you ready for that? We can get to it next week. That's fine.
Let's do it next week. I feel like
We can talk a little NBA though. I'm enjoying the 76ers stinking
I know.
with 2 wins and they just have nobody healthy ever. Embiid's done.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's done, but it's just a guy that just did not deserve his MVP.
No.
In my opinion. Was that last year or 2 years ago? Last year.
Last year.
Right?
I don't know.
Or 2 years ago.
I think it was 2 years ago because I think.
Did Jokic win it again last year?
I think so.
MVP by year. Let's see here. Giannis should be in the mix. I know that. I think right now it should be between Giannis and Jokic. Yeah, Jokic won it last year and beat the year before. And then Jokic, Giannis. Jimmy Harden. Think anyone calls him Jimmy? Jimmy H? Jimmy Hard on? Love it. Jimmy Hard on. I might make that a clip. I told Tara before this, I'm not going to make clips anymore, but I like making clips. It's fun. I like the editing portion of it. I like to laugh to myself. I like to make jokes, but nobody sees the clips.
Think how funny you are. You're like,
I am funny. I go, oh snap.
Oh snap.
Oh snap. Tara, there's some other ones. Some other ones were like, what were some of the other ones? Something about the leftovers. I'm here to eat the leftovers. Something like that. Pour some gravy on me was one.
Pour some gravy on me?
They all looked like this. Like an ugly Christmas sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, was there any others? Oh, and so yeah, NBA wise, the Bucks were struggling hard. They lost 6 of their first 7, but now they're only a game under 500. They're 8-9 now. Giannis be fucking stomping holes in people's asses because he's Giannis,
So good.
the Adonis.
Giannis, the
The young guys are getting
Adonis.
better.
Youngster.
All coming together for the Buckaroos. All coming together.
That makes me happy.
And Middleton ain't even back yet. When Middleton gets back, look the fuck out.
That homie cannot stay.
He's old. And he had 2 surgeries. I mean, he had 2 surgeries. I don't know why they were trying. There's no reason to rush him back. Everyone's like, oh, he's not back. I'm like, yeah, good.
Let him chill.
Let him chill until he's ready. Like, they don't need him yet. Now that they're winning.
Because then if he comes back, then he'll be like, back, taking a break.
Yeah.
And so
It'd be
just
one
get him
thing if they
healthy.
were still really struggling, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're really not. They're really not. I'm looking at the headlines from today's sports. I'm not seeing anything too important. Mostly just stuff from today's. That's the problem, is everything just about today's NFL stuff because it's such a king. That's what we talk about. Oh, sources: Raiders lost Minshew to broken collarbone. So Tara, you're probably right. Who the fuck's even their quarterback going to be next week?
Oh shit! So I'm wrong.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're wrong. Don't pick them. I told you.
Damn it! I
that's
need
why
to
it's
know
so
these
big,
things
probably.
before I pick.
Just stop making bad picks. Go pick
Should
something
I
else.
try to pick something
Please
else?
pick something else. I hated the pick when you picked it.
Okay.
If they're gonna blow anyone else, it's gonna be that shitty ass Raiders team. And guess what, Tara? If they end up keeping it close, then I'm so sorry, but
Okay.
their quarterback was Desmond Ridder.
Yeah. Let's do.
And O'Connell's gonna be coming back off of injured reserve. What do you got for me?
Oh my gosh!
It's time for Tara's second attempt at Mellonfights underdog pick of the week. Fucking dipshit.
Well, I don't really like any of the other ones. I'll do.
Pick one anyway, or leave it and be wrong.
I kind of want to just be wrong.
No,
Okay.
I won't allow it. You know that.
Then
You know that they don't have a quarterback. You
let's
gotta
do
pick something else.
the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 2.5 against the Cincinnati Bengals. I think this is just the year where the Bengals are going to have heartbreaking losses all the time. And as good as I think Joe Burrow and their offense is, their defense is not very good.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh defense is pretty darn good, and their offense does enough to keep them in games, I guess. And I just have a feeling that this is gonna, because people are still like, the Bengals they can still make it to the playoffs. They can still make it to the playoffs, and this is gonna be the final nail in the coffin, and they are not gonna make it to the playoffs. And it's gonna be a waste.
I like it.
Of the two-headed monster of T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Great pick. I'm very happy with that pick.
Okay.
That was Tara's underdog. Oh, I would do a little show and tell. Hold on, check this out. This is ridiculous. No, I'm not going to get it. I don't want to get it. I got it. Tara, I don't know if you know this. My feet are so I didn't realize I should take care of my feet better. But my old pair of workout, I've been working out like a madman for the last 8. I mean, even more than 8 months. But like my last pair of workout shoes just didn't fit me quite right. And they really fucked my feet up. And my new pair is better. But my feet were so fucked up that they haven't really been healing. I know how to take care of them. So I actually got a new thing. I got a thing that it's for my calluses and corns. My calluses and corns. And I basically shave them off the bottom of my feet. Yeah. Instead of going to like I was like, man, maybe I should start going and getting pedicures, getting my feet taken care of.
But you're doing it yourself.
I just did it myself. It was kind of fun, but also kind of gross.
How are the feet feeling?
Great. There's one corn that I couldn't quite get because it's like an angle that I can't get to.
Where's a corn?
Corn is what's in a callus. It's kind of like where it builds up, and it kind of hurts. It's painful because it forms like a pointy point and kind of pokes inwards. You just dig them out and then they go away. It's not like a bunion or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like a callus that calloused over somewhat, like, and it just kind of gets hard in one spot, and it's almost like you're stepping on a rock at all times.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I've had that going around for a while, and now
Okay, well, I'm glad you got your little.
now today I'm feeling fucking great. I mean, like I said, there's one that's the main one that's hard for me to get to, but I'm gonna keep working on it. We'll get there. Apparently, if I soak it, it'll help. Some Epsom salts and whatnot.
Take a little bath.
I do have a
Got big
bathtub
Yeah.
with jets, but the jets get gross somehow. I got to get that's the other thing. Mom and Dad have a brush I'm going to borrow, but I should get one too, where you use it to like scrub the bathtub.
Yeah.
Miranda used to be the bathtub cleaner. I've cleaned it a couple times since she's been gone, but she was the one that really got in there. And I was like, you need to. She would close it. I'm like, you got to leave that open and open some windows. Like that is toxic.
Yeah.
Toxic. She did one time while she was sick. I was like, you don't do this. Quit this. What are you doing? It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that was our sports for the week. And Tara, how was your weekend? I wasn't home this weekend. Did I miss anything good?
My weekend was good. My week was good. I went and saw Grandma, which was
yeah,
fun.
I knew that. That was during the week. Yep.
Yep. I walked in, gave her a hug, and she goes, "Where's your makeup?"
Oh shit, Gran.
And I decided I wasn't going to wear makeup because it was my day off and I didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm not wearing any. Is that okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's fine. We're
Like,
just
nah,
going to the dollar."
I want a hot granddaughter. I want my granddaughter to show up looking hot as fuck for me. I want her to impress Granny. That's funny, Grams.
I know. She's like, "Yeah, it's okay. We're just going to go to the Dollar Tree. So it's not like you're going to see anybody."
I should go visit Gran. You stay there?
I do.
Where do you sleep, on the couch?
Yeah, but she has a mattress too that Jimmy sleeps on.
I'd probably just sleep on the couch.
Would I fit
on the couch?
We played some games. It was fun. And then she goes, "What's new?" And I was like, "Oh, I got some new tattoos." And she's like, "Let me see them." So I showed her my tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just kind of like, and I go, "Do you like them?" And she's like, "No."
We didn't show them last week on the pod, Tara. Show off your new tats.
I got 2 tattoos, one for my mom.
Yep.
And one for my dad.
Yep. She's the tat queen. She thinks because she's a bartender now she's got to get a full sleeve. She'll be sleeved in like 2 years probably.
Probably.
I feel like. Well, how long has it been from your first tattoo to this most recent tattoo? What's the time?
October of 2023 is when I got my first tattoo. So
what?
Just a little over a year.
Yeah, this is where you're at already a year in? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I only have 5.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They're
it's not
pretty
just 5
big.
little, they're 5 big ones. What was the 5th?
My watermelon.
Oh yeah. Wait, what's the 3rd? Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. I remember. Relax, Tara.
Yeah.
Relax.
So she was pretty much, and then I go, "Well, you like Mom's tattoos?" She's like, "I do."
Well, can I tell you something? None of those tattoos are for Grandma,
I know.
so she doesn't like them. Also,
Well,
Grandma's not
get
worried
her-
about Mom finding a man in her life because
True.
she has one, so she probably thinks like, there's no way you're gonna find a man with all these giant ass tats.
I never thought of that. That's so true. She's
Exactly
probably
what's
like,
happening.
Tara is just bound to
Be alone
for the rest of her life, and
all
she's
of
just making it
all of her grandchildren are, or not all of her grandchildren, just the ones, just us,
melons.
just the Mellons.
She goes, "Oh my gosh, Tara, not only is she an old maid, but now she's got an armful of tattoos."
That actually probably makes you cooler for,
Younger guys.
younger guys. Like, look at this old hag
Right.
with
Be like a cougar or something.
hand job arm. I think that's what sleeves are for hand job arming. I think that's true.
It's my left
I'm not in the
hand,
tattoo
though.
world.
It's my left hand, though.
I'm pure. You can't. Don't. That's not impossible. I'm pure of skin still. No tattoos. No piercings. I did wear glitter last night on my face. I went to a Friendsgiving and I ate too much food, drank too much. I don't know. Now I only have a few days until real Thanksgiving, so I got to really hone it in for the next 3 days before Thanksgiving hits. Because I was looking good. I was looking good with my shirt off just yesterday morning.
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday morning, and now I'm looking at myself in the mirror. It might be a body dysmorphia because there's no way after one day.
Yeah.
No, it's I was so full and like I ate too much shit.
And
Where'd you go?
It's really the booze it was really the amount I drank. I drank too many cocktails. So, and that stuff really bloats you.
Yeah,
So,
especially if there's sugar in it. What kind of cocktails were you sipping on?
everything. I don't even know. Tequila stuff, whiskey stuff. I had a shot of Malort. Yuck.
Ugh.
Not a fan. Never have been, never will be.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a Malort boy.
I'm not a Malort girl.
Anything else to from the week I need to tell you about? Saw Gladiator. Oh, yeah, I went to my movie.
Oh, yeah.
I saw my mystery movie, and it was Gladiator 2. So that was kind of fun. I didn't know I was going to see Gladiator 2.
I didn't even know
saw it.
there was a Gladiator 2 happening, and
Yeah,
then I saw
Denzel's
it.
in it. He's good in
Yeah,
it. As a
that's
whole,
what
the
I
movie's
heard.
pretty lame.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. I had fun at it, but Denzel's good. I saw a better movie later in the week.
What?
Thursday night, I saw A Real Pain, starring Kieran Culkin
Oh,
and Zuckerberg. What's his name? The guy that played Zuckerberg. Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg.
I
Yeah.
believe he's the director of it as well.
Oh,
And they're going on a little like trip they go to Poland to visit some Holocaust stuff. And it's good. Good movie. I thought he was really
what's
good
it
in it. I
called
think he'll
again?
probably get nominated for it if I had to guess. It's called A Real Pain.
A real pain.
It's kind of sad, but also it was really fun. It was funny too. I really enjoyed it. I was going to see Wicked, but I'm going to wait till it dies down a little. It was pretty. If I had gone earlier in the day, I could have seen it with barely anybody there. But I was like, I finished A Real Pain. I'm like, maybe let's go straight to Wicked, and everything was sold out for the next showing. So people, they're out. They're out. The Wickedites, they're out to see Wicked.
Well, I want to see it, but I heard people are singing in the theater, and
Which is
I'm like,
ridiculous.
what the hell?
Who the fuck do they think they are?
Right?
You wouldn't sing at the fucking show,
Exactly.
you fucking idiots. Like, fucking people are so dumb.
I know.
I'm just going to say this. People are dumb. Like, that's so dumb.
It's really dumb.
I heard there was going to be ones that were specifically for sing-along. Cool. Go to that. Stay the fuck out of a normal
Yes,
theater where I just want to watch a movie.
exactly.
Fucking dildos. Dildo Baggins. Nailed it. Dildos. We're 40 minutes in.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I think we've had a lot of fun. TV shows. I'm watching a TV show called From. You watching any TV shows, T?
No, I'm watching zero TV shows. I wanted to try that. There's
Oh,
a
wait.
show on.
Go ahead.
There's a show on Peacock that I wanted to watch.
Cock. What's it
but I
about?
have- Doctors?
You're going to watch a
It's a comedy.
doctor show?
It's a comedy.
Oh, yeah, I
With,
did want to watch that.
With what's his
it's from the.
face?
It's like.
Gallagher.
Huh?
David
Gallagher's
Gallagher.
in it?
David Gallagher.
Who's David
Is that
Gallagher?
his name?
Who are you talking about? But it looks
David
like it's like The
Gallagher.
Office, but in a doctor's office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see that.
What's
that looked
that
like it could
guy's
be
name?
okay. I don't know who you're talking about.
The main guy.
I don't know who the
Doctor.
main guy is. I just know that I just remember seeing something that's like, oh, that looks like The Office, but in a doctor's office. New doctor show, Peacock. I don't know who's in it, Tara. What's it called?
Oh, I have no idea.
If AI was so smart, that would if I typed that, they would pull it up. It would come up. How does it not come right up? Fucking dumb. Is it called St. Denis Medical?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like got like people from I don't know if you're talking about Gallagher. What
What's
guy are we
his
talking?
name?
You talking about the black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, David Allen Greer.
Oh yeah, David Allen Greer.
I'm like Gallagher. Gallagher's the guy that crushes watermelons.
Yeah.
Which have you watched any of it yet? You're supposed to watch Gallagher,
Oh, I forgot about that.
so you know about Gallagher. Tara, we got to get you on a movie. We should maybe watch a movie this week. Fuck, my camera's gonna die
No.
because I forgot to charge my battery. I think. No, what's going on here? Whoa. Hold on. We're good. I got another battery.
Okay.
Hopefully.
David Allen Greer. That's who I meant. Boop boop. Boop boop.
la la la. Are you vamping, Tara?
No, I didn't know I should
You got to
be.
keep it going. I don't like to.
I
You know, I
didn't-
don't like to edit. Like, I like to leave as is. If no one's talking, I have to edit. Why aren't you vamping?
Why? I don't
Vamp.
know. I'm bad at it. I'm a bad vampire.
I agree. You're bad at podcasting. 136 episodes, and you ain't figured it out yet. You ain't never gonna make it, Tara.
You know what this is? This is actually my driest moment. I realized I lost all my funniness. I used to be so funny.
Yeah, what's up with
I
you?
lost it all.
You used to
I
be able to riff raff with me, and I don't think you have that skill anymore. Like,
I know
I'll listen
what
to, like-
happened.
I'll listen to other podcasts where they have like a good rapport. We don't have one.
Well, I know we don't. What happened to us?
What happened to you? You never say anything funny anymore.
I don't
There's
know.
old clips from even this show where you're saying funny shit. It's like you're afraid to say funny shit. What happened to you?
I don't know. I'm
Tara,
not
are you
afraid to say funny shit. I don't think I'm funny anymore.
Are you
I've lost it all.
Were you ever funny is the question. Were you ever
Yes.
funny? Tell me.
I was definitely funny.
Do something funny right now.
I'm
Try
not
to
a
make me
funny
laugh
person
before the end of
anymore.
this episode. Try to say something provocative. Try to say something funny. Why
I
are you
don't know
trying
if
to
I have it
bore
in
me
I
every week?
I think you've beaten me down so much that
Beat me
I
down?
just am afraid to
You're-
like say stuff.
That's bullshit. Because when you're funny, it's good. I'm better. I'm nicer to you. Why won't you
Well,
try to
I
be
don't know
funnier?
what happened to me. I don't know how to be funny anymore. I lost it. I've lost every funny bone in my body, and
Are
I
you
gotta
just too
figure out.
sad inside? Are you just a sad
Maybe.
bartender getting tattoos and you don't have any bit of funniness in you anymore? Are you just a
I think
sad
that's exactly
bartender?
it. I think my tattoos are the only thing that bring me joy now, and that's a sad thing.
You're a sad person.
I'm a sad person that has no personality anymore. I completely lost my personality.
You're dull. You're
I'm
definitely
very dull. I have nothing going for me. That's why a couple weeks ago you were trying to fire me from the podcast. You blamed it on my looks because you thought it was nicer than actually telling me the truth that I have no personality
Well,
and
it's
I'm
both.
not funny anymore.
It's both. But the tattoos help.
But
The tattoos help. It gives you at least some sort of like, you know how people that a lot of times people get a lot of tattoos because they don't have a personality. They make up for it with body.
that's what's happening now. I don't have personality.
That's not all tattoo people, tattoo lovers. To my
Yes.
tattooing, but for Tara, it's definitely the case.
No
David Allen
personality.
Greer, otherwise known as Gallagher. Is he Black Gallagher, Tara? Black Gallagher.
Oh my
That's
god!
how you
I
call
think
that
I
time.
also need to like watch more things because I don't watch TV.
You should
I
also,
only watch
Tara. You also
sports.
don't. I don't know why you don't understand this. Like, I will have you repeat things. I'll repeat things, knowing full well that this is an piece of entertainment. It's like you forget we're basically on stage. We're basically on an improv
Okay.
stage, and you forget you're not trying to entertain anybody. That's the problem. You're supposed to be trying to entertain people. You need a laugh track. I don't need a laugh track.
I
know
do
funny.
need a laugh track.
I have a built-in laugh track.
I used to have I used to make you laugh all the time, and I realized, you know what? Drew doesn't ever laugh at me anymore, and it's because I'm not funny.
I don't think you're even trying.
I gotta find it.
You're not even trying to say anything funny.
Well, I'll try to be funny, but I think I've got to find myself.
You're
again.
You're starting to live up to the stereotype.
I hate that. I am.
You're starting to live up
I'm
to the
just
stereotype.
like the girl that just like laughs.
Are you the Conan guest host? Are you?
Oh
Am
my
I
god!
Conan and you're
I'm
the
a
guest
Conan
host?
guest. Yes, where I just like laugh
Keep
at
that
what
in
Conan
mind.
says.
Keep that in mind every
Oh my
week. Like instead of going like just going like yeah, go try to keep. Tara, it's about keeping the bits going. If you could get the bits going, and I had to get the bit back with you, how much fun we'd have. You know how good this podcast would be. This podcast would be #1 with a bullet. Say things like
know.
bullet. Who cares if it doesn't
With the-
work?
#1 with a bullet.
Well, no, you can't steal my shit.
What if that's
can't
just
steal my
thing?
gold.
Just #1 with a bullet.
You can't steal my gold. You got to come up with your own gold.
Okay, I'll come up with my own gold. It's what I
You got to get your own shit. You got to get your own one line.
I'm gonna get my own shit. I'm gonna
Go
get
watch,
my own
go watch
shit.
some Detroiters and just like look at how the friends. Tara, we used to be friends. And we used to be able to
We're not
we
friends.
go on stage every day. We go on the stage like multiple times a week and fucking slay.
We'd slay it like
And now it's like, Tara, I don't even know if I want to be here. You better want to be here. And you want to make these picks. It's the same problem with you when you're making your picks. There's no confidence behind it.
okay.
Who's beating
gonna
you down
find it.
back home?
You
No,
the
ain't
world?
me.
The world.
Be funny. Bring the funny back. I'm bringing funny back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't steal my shit.
I was
You gotta
just
do your own
like,
shit. You need to come up with your own shit.
okay,
This is my
I'll
shit, Tara. I'm
come
coming
up
up.
with my own
I'm
shit.
throwing. I'm putting on an outfit every damn week for this show.
Okay.
You need to bring it.
I'm gonna.
It would
start
be nice if we
bringing
could do it
I'm gonna
together.
bring
You'd
the funny
probably be
back.
better if we were together. I'd say, but you have to pretend like you have. At this point, we've been doing it for so long. You should be used to it.
I know.
We've
And
been
I'm
doing this
just
for
regressing.
136 episodes now, Terry.
I'm regressing. I'm not as good as I once was.
Try.
I realized that was my freaking driest moment of my life to realize that I can't hang with you
That
funny
you're-
wise.
that you're a
and I don't like
stereotype now?
that. I'm
That
a
you're the
fucking
woman, the
stereotype.
unfunny
I'm the
woman
woman who
stereotype now?
isn't funny and just like laughs and doesn't bring anything,
I don't even know if
doesn't
you
bring the
laugh that much.
juice. Huh?
I don't even know if you laugh that much. I think you're dead inside.
I might be.
Tara, I'm a sad boy most days. But when I get up on this pod, I fucking flizzy flow. This is what I live for. This is my
Okay.
life. If it were up to me, I'd do this 5 days a week. No one would listen.
I would too.
We'd still only get 7 listeners, but I'd do it.
All right. New goal.
Find the funny again. Have a
Find the funny again.
personality.
We're gonna have to
Don't
do
be a
our New Year's
stereotype.
resolution soon, so
I know. Don't be a freaking stereotype, Tara. That's like
don't be a stereotype.
honestly what I am. And I recognize that and I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a stereotype too, but my stereotype's at least like fun.
Fun?
Yeah, my stereotype is like loud, obnoxious white man, but at least I'm bringing it.
At least you're trying
At
something.
least I'm trying it. At least I'm giving it. At least I'm giving it something.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
All
white.
right.
I'll stay. But at least he's trying. And with her, you go, she's white, but she ain't even trying. So what the fuck's the point of being white? Tattoos. She's got tattoos though, so she got something. She got some personality. I don't want to do
It's
this.
all in my left arm. Oh.
I need to get Tara, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. Not the
What?
pod. My thing with the fingers, the fucking Trump. Drives me
Oh.
nuts. Well, like when I'm making a point,
Maybe
I
if
do
you
that.
brought him out like this.
Like I'm a fucking Italian boy. Oh, snap. Tara, it's 51 minutes in. Let's do our list.
Okay, let's do our list.
We got a list. Our list.
Okay.
In honor of her. Okay, today's birthday is LiAngelo. Hold on. How old is he? Because we couldn't find a holiday we liked. I feel like we couldn't think of anything Thanksgiving-y. We might do something more thankful here before the end. I would say we probably should. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Today's famous birthdays. Let's see here. I'm gonna tell you who the birthdays are, and then we'll talk about it. Oh, it's Sarah Hyland's birthday, of Modern Family fame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Lover.
Yeah, LiAngelo Ball is 26 years old today. LiAngelo Ball is if you don't know, LiAngelo Ball is one of 3 brothers from the same family that play basketball. 2 of his brothers are in the NBA still. One of them scored 50 points yesterday against the Bucks, but the Bucks won anyway. And the other one, Lonzo Ball, has been hurt, but when he plays, he's very good basketball player. But LiAngelo ain't quite good enough. So in honor of that, our list this week, I don't know how to say this so it's good, but our top 5 less successful siblings. And I don't know, I did it in ones I liked the best. Like I picked ones I like. That's way it's easier for me too, if that makes any sense. That's what I thought. We both thought. So our top 5 less successful siblings. I kept Tara off the list. We just had that long conversation.
Yeah.
If we go by that conversation, Tara is that in our pod. Tara's definitely the LiAngelo Ball of our pod.
Of the family, probably.
Of the pod. I don't know of the family. I think rethink that if you think about the way our lives are going right now. But of the pod, it's you. Okay. I'm pretty excited about this. Do you want to go first? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh man, you can't see it. See that picture? I took a picture of our mom and dad's cupboard a couple years, 10 years ago. It says you can't really see it because it's out of focus, but it's just red sauces. That was all red sauces. I'm like, why do they have so many red sauces in there? thing there in their cupboard. You want to go
It
first,
was in
Tara?
a cupboard?
It was in the pantry.
Okay.
The pantry.
Okay, I'll go first.
Tara, who's your number 5? Tara, your number 5 less success. Your number 5 less successful sibling.
I'm going to go with
Say your number
Kevin.
5. Say your
My
say
number
it.
5. My number 5 is Kevin Dillon.
Good one. Shit. That's a good one. That's a really good one. How did I
I
forget
really
him?
like him. He basically played himself even in Entourage, but he was so good. Like such a likable character, such a
I mean, he was the best
fun
part of Entourage.
Yes.
It wasn't even close. He was by far the best character on it. Was between him and Ari, I'd say.
Yeah.
Ari was such a prick that it was hard to like him, but Kevin Dill or why am I blanking on his name in the show?
Johnny Drama.
Johnny Drama was like a lovable loser, and
Yes,
Kevin Dillon nailed it.
he did.
Tell me more about it. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
I mean, I like Matt. He was really great in Wild Things and
I want to hear about
something
Kevin.
about Mary. Just a good actor, but there's just something that I like more about Kevin. He's a little bit more charming.
You don't necessarily have, by the way, you also don't have to necessarily like this. You don't have to like this person more than the successful one. Just a heads up.
Oh,
Just so you know, that's hard.
I thought we had to like
I don't
him
like.
better.
No. You don't have to like them more. They're just your favorite, less success. Like you just like them. Like even though you like them all more. I don't know if I like any of them
Kind
more.
of.
I don't know if I like
Kind
any
of.
of them more. Some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, go with what you're saying though. I like what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was just letting you know. I was just letting you know that you don't have to actually like them more.
okay. He's just this charismatic dude. And what?
Go ahead.
He's just this charismatic dude who freaking lights up the screen every time he's on. He's a fun guy. He's attractive. I really
Is he?
like him. I think so. Not
Is
as
he
attractive as his brother,
Okay.
but he's still got some attractiveness.
Okay. I got you. You know, Colin Hanks. Speaking of, Colin Hanks is 47 today. He would be the more successful sibling.
Yep.
And his brother,
He would.
Chet. Chet ain't making my list, but now I'm starting to think he should have. Chet, honorable mention right now. Just an honorable mention just off the top. Since it's Colin Hanks' birthday, we probably should throw Chet on there.
I like Colin better.
I do too, but Chet's ridiculous and a good laugh because he's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So weird that he comes from that family. He seems so out of place. Sometimes I'm like, are you doing this as a bit? That's a good
But
pick,
his
Tara.
parents
That's a
seem
really-
to support him.
I think they're good people. Terry, that was a really good pick that I missed.
Okay.
I got some athletes. I got some musicians here. I'm going to start with my number 5 is, I'm going to say Derek Watt. Derek Watt. I really like JJ. I really like TJ. Derek Watt don't get the love he deserves. Derek Watt was a really good college football player. Derek Watt had a nice couple years in the NFL. I like me some Derek Watt. He'll never be as famous as his brothers, but he seems like a dude I could hang out with. I think I could hang out with Derek Watt. Plus,
Yeah.
fullbacks just aren't respected like they need to be. Go get him, D. Go get him, D.
I agree. I like Derek Watt too.
Is he on your list?
He was my number 5, and then I
Just
switched
swap
it.
him to Dylan.
Yeah,
That was a good
but
one.
I-
That Dylan pick was good.
but I really like Derek. I think I agree. He's never going to be as famous. He wasn't like as dominant as brothers, but he played some really good years in the NFL and college, and I think he is probably a little bit more down to earth than his brothers as well because of his
Right.
not being in the spotlight. I feel like sometimes his brothers come off a little cheesy.
I
We
agree.
will never know if Derek is that way.
I mean,
but
none of them come
in
off
my
as
mind,
cheesy as. I mean, TJ doesn't
JJ.
come off as cheesy as JJ does.
He comes
though.
off a little cheesy
Sometimes,
sometimes, though.
he actually comes off more of an asshole. Actually, I think.
Yeah.
I think Derek, or not Derek, and Derek might be the normal one. Derek might be the one we would like the best. I don't really know.
Right. He might not be, but right now I'm thinking he is. I like him.
What's
He's
your number four?
littler too, so I always like that because I'm little.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Shawn Wayans.
Ooh, I stayed away from the Wayans brothers because I find them all to be equally awesome.
I do too, but I feel like for some reason Sean's the one who has like
I'm with you
he's
though.
always connected with Marlon,
Right.
but I love Sean.
I actually think he's funnier than Marlon.
I do too. And like in Scary Movie, he to me was like the standout. He
Yeah.
was so freaking funny. And
I'm with you.
I like thought he was kind of attractive too, like the cutest of all
Oh,
of
he's the
them.
best looking brother, I think.
So I'm just like, I feel like he should be getting way more play
Yeah.
as
He
one
was
of the
great.
Wayans
Like
siblings.
his whole bit where he was like the gay one.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
really funny and he's good in it. Like, I like Marlon in those movies. Like, he's over
Yeah.
the top and fun. But I'm with you. I think Shawn Wayans is a better actor and funnier. I'm with you 100%. Shawn Wayans all the way.
He looked like a really good kisser too. I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
gonna say that.
Who's he kissing?
He was kissing Regina.
Yeah. He uses them lips right.
Yeah, he does.
Though I will say my
Fan.
favorite Wayans brother's Damon. He just is. He's my favorite.
Sean is mine. I also really liked him in
I mean, Tara.
White
really?
Chicks.
Over
Yeah.
Major
I know. Major Pain is
Pain.
great.
White Chicks is good. You're right. I mean, between White Chicks
Also-
and Scary Movie,
I do like Blank Man too.
Blank Man is
Damon
good.
is awesome in that. But
Shawn
Sean Wayans
also
is my
in the
number
Wayans
4.
Bros TV show. We're brothers. I'm not gonna work hard. Give me a so good.
Oh shit.
Love me some Wayans Bros show. That's a good one, Tara. My number 4. My number 4 is Haley Duff. Love me some Haley Duff. She's in, I only know her from one thing. I know she's been in a couple other things, but when she was in Napoleon Dynamite, she really plays that piece of shit girl. Summer. She really plays Summer well. I really like her in that. I really thought she was hot in it. She plays a good hot girl at like a small school. Like that's perfect for her. Like some small rural school. She's the hottest chick at that school. Nailed that. Is she like the hottest woman on the planet? No. She's even as good looking as Hillary? No, probably not. But that's rude to say about a woman's appearance, but she's definitely hot in that movie. And I loved her in that movie. And so she's my number 4 less successful sibling because Hillary slays. I mean, Hillary's top notch, but I like Haley in that movie. I thought she was good as Summer. I don't even know what else she's in.
I saw her in a Lifetime movie, I think.
Haley.
She might have been in a Christmas movie.
I'm sure she's in
Hallmark
more than
too.
one. Tara, I'm gonna say something. She's probably in more than one. She actually aged pretty well. She aged pretty well. She was in Material Girls. She was in Napoleon Dynamite. She was in some Lizzie McGuire. Christmas Bell. Hats Off to Christmas. Something called The Wedding Pact. Sweet on You, which looks like that's the same sort of movie as like the Christmas ones. So she's been in some shit. Nothing you'd ever like go see, but God, she's in The Wedding Pact 2 as well. Project Babe, she's in some dumb shit. She's in a lot of stuff, Tara. A lot of stuff that I've never seen and will never see.
It's probably like TV movies.
They are.
Yeah.
But tons of them.
Uh-huh.
Tons of them. What a life. She's probably making pretty good dough doing that too.
Probably. It's probably really fun.
I'm jealous.
I know.
Tara, she's on my list for a reason.
Yeah.
Give me your 3.
My number 3 is Joan Cusack.
Ooh, my number 3 is Joan Cusack. Booyah.
Look at us, the Cusack.
She's on the side right there between her and Haley.
Yeah.
So,
I love Joan. She
I
always
like Joan more than I like John.
Same. She always plays these weirdo characters so freaking well.
She's so good.
Like
in everything she's in. Whatever scene she's in, she steals it.
She does.
Comes in hot. Throwing 90.
I loved her in Addams Family Values.
Sure, that's one thing she's in.
So freaking good.
She's amazing in School of
The weird
Rock.
movie. Oh my gosh.
Tara just doesn't want to acknowledge School of Rock every week on
I
this.
forgot about her in that too.
That's actually my favorite
She's
version.
so
She's so
good in
it.
that.
Like,
when she goes to the bar and like lets loose little, her like letting loose.
yeah, it's so good.
so
She's
good.
so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Uncle Jimmy would say she's the more successful sibling.
Yes.
She's not, but we all like her better. I love.
Yeah, she's great. Joni Cusack.
Yeah, Adam's Family. She's good. Obviously, she's good.
Toys. She was really weird in Toys.
Yeah. What's the one where she has like braces and stuff? One of the old ones. She's like
16 Candles.
Is that which one it is?
I think so.
I'm trying to look here and see if it tells me. What does she voice in the Toy Story movies? Oh, is she the she's the
Mom?
female? No, I think she's the female cowgirl.
Oh yeah, she's Jessie.
Jessie, yeah. So she's that. I'm trying to see which one she was in from back in the day here. Which one was it? Karina she was in. Man, Tara, when's the last time you saw Karina?
Hot minute.
I'd like to watch that. I'd like to watch that movie. Man, what one was she in here? It's not showing me. Where she's like, I can just picture her sucking on her like headgear.
Braces. Yeah.
Which one was
it
that?
16 Candles.
It's not showing. Oh yeah, 16 Candles is what it was. You're right. It was 16 Candles. Yeah, I'm a fan of Joan Cusack. She should be in more stuff. I'm just going to throw it out there. She should be in more stuff. I'm looking at this. I haven't seen a lot of stuff. Actually, I've seen a lot of this stuff, but her brother's usually in it.
I know.
I like that. I like that he dragged.
Oh yeah, because she was in High Fidelity.
She's in High Fidelity. She's in Martian Child, which is a movie that he is in where he like takes care of his nephew. That's like thinks he's from outer space. War Inc. She's in. Yeah, everything on here has him in it. Gross Point Blank, another one he's in. So there you go. Joan Cusack. We both have Joan Cusack. Yeah, she's funny. I like her. She should be a bigger star.
Yeah.
I'm going to go since you went.
Okay.
My number 2 is Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Gotta love Thanasis. Gotta love Thanasis. The Nasty. We need him back. I'm pretty sure he was at the last game on Friday. The Friday game. I think he was sitting front row because I saw someone standing up and being rowdy. So I kept standing up, and I'm pretty sure it was Thanasis. Like he was like,
Probably.
I don't know why. Just get him involved in the team somehow. I don't get it.
I don't
Get him involved in the
either.
team somehow. He belongs there. He loves his brother. He loves the team. He loves Milwaukee. Get him the fuck
Yes.
involved. It's so
I
stupid.
agree.
Get him on the team.
Get him on the team. Have him
Get
be a water
Beauchamp's
boy.
ass out of there. Beauchamp don't do anything for you anyway, and get Thanasis there for his bro.
I agree.
Get him there fast. Thanasis is when he has a great play, it's amazing. When he has a bad play, it's fun.
It's hilarious.
And he just has good vibes and good energy at all times. Thanasis.
Yes.
Not on your list, Tara?
No.
Surprising to me. Surprising to me. That was my number 2, by the way. What's your number 2?
My number 2, I'm worried it might be your number 1. I don't know why. I feel that. Okay.
It might be. I don't know.
My number 2 is Chris Penn.
Oh, dang. That's a good one, Tara. Fuck. You did much better than me. I couldn't think of shit. I was struggling today. That's a really good one. Fuck, that's a good one.
He
I
just
love
has
Chris
some amazing roles that are just so iconic.
Penn. Right.
My favorite is probably Footloose. He's
He's
so
amazing
good
in
that.
Footloose.
Just
His two big roles
plays
for me
it
are
perfect.
Footloose and Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.
He's awesome as that.
Footloose
And
and
then-
Reservoir Dogs. He died way too young. And he
He did.
just seemed like such a, I don't know. There was something about him that was just, again, charismatic, fun, just a really great actor.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say he's my favorite Penn for sure because Sean's can be a little doucheroo.
Oh, for sure. I'm not a huge Sean Penn guy. He's in movies I like, but
Mm-hmm.
not a huge Sean Penn guy. I like Chris Penn movie. Like Chris Penn's in more movies that I love than Sean Penn. Like movies that I gravitate towards. What else am I
Yeah.
forgetting about? Let me see.
He was in Beethoven too, which I didn't really
and
remember him from.
I love Footloose, and I love
Oh, yes. The
Reservoir Dogs. He's also in True Romance. He's great in True Romance as well. What else we got here? Anyway, those three are big enough alone. I don't
Yeah,
feel like
he's
Yeah,
awesome.
he is in Beethoven. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, he plays the
Forgot about
boyfriend.
that. But yeah, I'm a fan of Chris Penn. So my number one.
Yeah.
I don't even know what your number one's going to be. Score this Eagles game real quick before I do my number one, just so we can keep you all updated. Eagles are up 30-14, so it does look like it probably is over. Eagles up 30-14. Barkley's got 22 carries for 173 yards.
They're good.
They're good. Cooper Kupp not getting me much today, but luckily it looks like I'm going to win regardless in both of my leagues. So Cooper Kupp, what did he have? Oh, he has 37 catches for 33 yards. Not much, but 7 catches. My number one less successful sibling is Clint Howard. He's like the ultimate sibling. Like his brother is uber successful, Academy Award winning director. And I think Clint Howard's more fun. I mean, I love Ron Howard, like big fan of Opie and all that. But Ron Howard, speaking of Joan Cusack playing weird characters, Ron Howard plays the strangest of characters.
You mean
And when he's in the movie, you know it's a good movie. I feel like it's going to get weird. Waterboy is he's in Waterboy as one of the weird dudes in the crowd, which is fun. He's in Apollo 13 as like one of the dudes that works in the he's usually in his brother's movies quite a bit. Like he works at Houston in the command center. I don't know what they call it. But yeah, Clint Howard. Are you a Clint Howard fan, Tara?
I don't know him from a ton of stuff, just the two that you said.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. He's not in much, or he's always just like a very small character, but when he shows up, I like it. I'm into it. That's my take.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like didn't he win like an award and like it was kind of a joke?
It was like a joke, but then he took it very serious, so they never did it again.
No, and he was very sweet accepting it.
Mm-hmm. So like, oh, this wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And that was a long time ago too. That was like 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. He's 65. He's 65.
Yeah, it had to have been at least maybe 24, 3 years ago. I don't think I was out of high school.
Yeah, I don't even know when it happened.
Yeah.
I don't even know when it happened. Tara, what's your number one least successful sibling? Not least successful. What's your number one less successful sibling?
My number one less successful sibling is Ashley Simpson.
Oh, you're a big fan, huh?
I loved her.
Yeah.
I thought that her album, her autobiography album, was a million times better than any of Jessica Simpson's.
She was way better than Jessica Simpson.
She had just a cool vibe to her, kind of a little bit emo.
Sure.
But never ever reached that success of her sister. Like her sister, even like she kind of hit everything. She hit music, then acting, and now she runs like a fashion company and is worth so much freaking money and is just successful.
Pictures of Jessica Simpson right now. Jessica Simpson. Did she hit that Ozempic?
She might have. She got real skinny.
She's thick in this picture, but now she's not thick in this picture.
No.
I don't care if she did.
She's been pretty thin for a while, but
she stopped drinking.
Ozempic? Oh, I think with Ozempic you don't drink either. That's a big thing about it. Ashley Simpson's also 40. She's 40, like me.
Oh my gosh.
Born in 1984, Waco, Texas.
I could put on her
her album and sing it front to back.
I want to see what she looks like now. She looks good.
She does look good.
She still looks good. I always found her more attractive than Jessica Simpson. I thought she was hot. Again, I have a theory, Tara. I have a theory. I forgot I had a theory. So Jessica Simpson, another girl with a little bit bigger, more predominant, pointier nose. Yeah. I think I know where it comes from for me. It's because when we were young, so I went and saw A Real Pain, right?
Yep.
And my brain's not working. Hold on.
Nose.
Right. But I can't think of her name. Jennifer Grey's in it, right?
Who?
And Jennifer Grey.
Okay.
Jennifer Grey's in it post nose surgery.
Yep.
However, the whole thing is like after she had nose surgery, people like forgot who she was and she kind of disappeared. That's always the theory.
Right.
But she had that nose, and I grew up on Dirty Dancing. I think she was one of my first crushes. So I think that her nose
burned into your brain.
is burned into my brain as something I find attractive in women is to have like a little bit more predominant nose. I think that's where it comes from.
You like a nose.
Because we watched it so young.
Yeah. And a lot.
She was like one of my, I think when people are like, oh, was your first crush? And when I think back now, I'm pretty sure it was her.
I'm pretty sure that's why I love abs. Because I saw Patrick Swayze's abs and was just obsessed. Like, ooh, Patty.
This bitch being funny. Oh, that's funny, bitch. No, I think that's real.
I
think I'm right. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, because I suffer from it too.
Because like girls
abs.
I like tend to have a nose that kind of is that vibe.
Makes sense. We watched it probably every Friday for a year.
Pretty much. And that was the right 87 it came out. We probably were watching all of 88.
Oh yeah.
I was very young watching it. Remember, and we watched it so much. We loved it.
We did.
We loved it. So that's my theory.
It's a good one. I think it's right.
Did you give me your number one already?
Yeah, it did.
What was it?
Ashley Simpson.
Oh, that's right. And that's why I got to the nose.
So it got us on this nose bender.
Yeah. Bend that nose.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good list. Actually, I think that list ended up turning out being pretty good here. And we're going to have a nice short pod this week. We're going to end it here shortly, but
I love it.
We're going to see if we have any wet or dry moments. But hold on. I got a couple honorable mentions that didn't quite make my list. But I thought they would fit the category, but maybe didn't make my list as my favorites. Sure. Ashley Simpson I did have on there. Robin Lopez. I like Robin Lopez, but he's definitely less successful than Brooke Lopez. Mm-hmm. Eric Roberts. It's funny. A lot of them are just like they're in some wild movies, but Eric Roberts I like Eric Roberts. Not as successful as obviously Julia Roberts. Luke McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's brother, who's not in the NFL, but not even close successful.
He's got time.
Yeah, but not really. Rory Culkin. I mean, Macaulay's got his run as a child, and obviously Kieran has his run right now as an adult, and Rory kind of has a little bit of both. Like he's in some stuff when he's young, and he's in some stuff now, but nothing too spectacular. But I like Rory. Yeah. And then I have Kevin Jonas as the third Jonas brother.
I had him too.
I think I do like Kevin. And then Brian Doyle Murray, one of the older Murray brother. Yep, I like him. I always liked him and stuff. Yeah, Jeb Bush. Don't like him, but he fits the criteria. Seth Curry. And Ray J. But is that even true? Because Ray J has been inside of a Kardashian.
Oh God!
But before the Kardashians were Kardashians, maybe he's more successful. He made her.
He had a really good song that I liked before that all came out. I can't remember it though.
Man, I was at this party last night. This girl was like trying to defend like R. Kelly at one point, and Chris Brown at one point. And it was right before we left. I got pissed. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're the reason." I'm like, "You're dumb as fuck."
Yeah,
I hated her. She's like, "I don't want to hear like that." I'm like, we all know that he beat the shit out of Rihanna.
Yeah, we saw her.
We saw it. You dumb fuck.
Idiot.
I wanted to call, and then we're like, we gotta go.
We're leaving.
What were you saying?
I had a couple
more.
I had, just in terms of movies, not in personality, I had Randy Quaid.
Good one.
I also had Venus Williams.
Nice. Which is like, I think honestly she fits more in that Luke Owen Wilson.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that I wasn't going to say it, but then I did.
She's very successful. Yes. Less successful technically, but also super successful in her
very
own
much so. And then the last one I had was Charlie Murphy because he was hilarious.
Apparently he's a real douche.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people didn't like him. That's okay. That's
why he was on just my list.
Nice. So for next week, I just want to see what's out there for us. so we can have a list set up for people to join along with us.
It's 137, right?
What?
Our episode next week.
Yeah, so we're almost at our double countdown to double 69, episode 138. So 137 is next week, Tara.
Yeah.
Do we want to do anything double 69 related for next week? Maybe our 69. What would be?
What about something that we wish we had 69 of?
I think we kind of did that already.
We did. I don't remember.
Let's be a little more specific. How about this? Something that would be like, if we got to do it for 69 seconds, it would be pretty cool. When I say that, it sounds,
Yeah.
but it could be anything, you know. What are the 69 greatest moments of our lives?
69. We're gonna go through 69 of them.
Yeah. What are 6 to 9?
What are
We
your
could do a
favorite
top-
activities to do in the hours of 6 to 9 p.m.?
Oh, you know what? 6 to 9 p.m. is basically primetime TV. Let's do our top 5 primetime network TV shows of all time.
Ooh, I like that.
That's fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our top 5 primetime, in honor of double 69, we're going to do our top 5 primetime TV shows from network TV of all time. That's what primetime
Okay.
basically is. You
Yeah.
can't choose like a cable thing
Yes.
or anything like that, even though some of them were technically in primetime.
Right.
We're going to do like straight up primetime
Prime time.
and like the big 5 channels. Our top 5. Or top 6. How about our top 6?
Okay.
In honor of 69. Our top 6. That's a good one. I like that one. And then we'll try to come up with some. It'll be December, so we can start doing our holiday talk if we want. Trying to see if there's any other holidays next week that we want to do a short list about. Eat a red apple day. Let's not talk about. I think we've probably done our favorite fruits.
Yeah.
Save Toys and Gifts Month. Operation Santa Paws. Volunteers Month. National Tie Month. National Drunk and Drugged Driving Prevention Month. National Cat Lovers Month. I feel like we've done something for that before.
Mm-hmm.
Month of Giving. I'm trying to think, Tara. You got anything for me when I'm saying these?
No, they're not.
World
that
AIDS
fun.
Day, State Inauguration Day in Nagaland.
Ugh.
Nagaland? What's
Oh.
that?
I
Prisoners
just
of
thought of an
Peace
operation.
Day. National Package Protection Day. Interesting. National Cookie Cutter Day. I'm struggling to. We got a good one though. I think the top. We'll just do one. If we come up with something else, we'll do it. Because none of these are really grabbing me right now.
Well, I was thinking of one, but it might be really hard to figure out.
What?
Package protection, like best nut shots in a movie or TV.
I mean, we'd have to remember every nut
I
shot.
know.
And
I
that's.
don't really remember any.
Yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head that I even enjoy. You just want to say nut shot.
Nut shot.
Cookies and cream. All right. Emails. Any wet or dry moments you want to talk about?
I already talked about my dry moment.
Did I do anything?
No, my wet is that I got tattoos.
They look
It is
cool. I
wet.
got to take them off.
It is wet. That happened before.
I know, but I got to take
last
off
week, though.
I got to take them off so everyone could see them.
My wettest moment is like I got this free sweatshirt. My free Thanksgiving. I'm going to be wearing this on Thanksgiving. Don't fucking even think I'm not. Don't even think I'm not.
Don't you dare think I'm not.
I know we got an email from Jeannie. Let's take a look at it. She called and talked to me, and so she knows what the list was since we didn't tell people. So she did get the list out to us. Can't believe I missed School of Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a
Same.
Mount Rushmore? I said, I think it might be. I don't remember. I don't, you know us, we don't keep track of anything we do. Tara actually was writing some of that down. I don't know if she kept any of it. Famous siblings overshadowed by the other. Hunter King looks much like her sister Joey King, but Hunter's career kind of went stagnant.
Who's
Hunter?
Hunter King?
I don't know. I know who Joey King is.
I do too. Did she just Google something?
Oh, this girl? She's from like what do I know her from? Why do you know who this person is, Mom? You're right. Mom just fucking Googled someone. Why wouldn't Mom know?
Oh, she's been on like Lifetime movies.
Yeah,
for
so why
sure.
kind of went Stargate. Hunter and Kelly in key roles on The Young and Restless and Life
Oh.
in Pieces, where she played a sexy, not too bright girl. Okay, so that's where
That's how
she
she knows
from.
her.
Had
Young
a great
and
cast to play off
Restless.
of sitcom. I actually think Joey King is annoying.
I
Aren't
do
they
too.
daughters of Jamie King?
No,
They're related to Jamie King.
I don't think they are.
You want me to double check on that?
Sure.
Joey King. Jamie King is her parents. Yes, I was correct.
No, it's not.
I just looked. It is her mom. It's a different Jamie King, though. I don't know who this Jamie King is.
Yeah, like, no,
Well, it says Jamie King. Well,
But
no, it
it's not.
shows her. So they have a different Jamie King mom. You know who Jamie King is, right?
Yeah.
They look like her. Terry King. I'm so confused. Terry King. Who's Terry King? Who are these people?
They're not related.
I see that, but I always thought they were because they said their mom's name. It says their mom's name is Jamie King, who's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's old enough to be their parents. She's
Yeah.
45. Anyway, all right, back to Mom's email. She got us on a tangent there. Joey King's career seems to be booming with recent Bullet Train, Brad Pitt, and Family Affair, Tara's Main, Zac Efron. She has a bunch of shows on. She has a ton of shit on. She's
Yeah.
a big
I feel like
Netflix
she
star.
is starting to pop off too.
Let's go Hunter. So Mom's a Hunter fan. I know Hunter's face. Macaulay Culkin and Kieran Culkin. I don't think that needs to be on the list. Macaulay started out strong. I hate Home Alone, but I think Kieran has surpassed him. He shined in Succession. I would say that being in one of the most successful holiday movies of all time, you don't get passed by Kieran on that one.
No, he's
the
like an
answer was-
icon.
It was
Rory.
he's an icon, and Kieran is still kind of not a household name unless you watch Succession. and have now seen a Real Pain, because most people not a lot of people watch that show. Not as many as you think. So Rory was the answer to that, just so you know, Jeannie. Rory's the answer to that. Rob Lowe, I was going to say one of the sexiest men alive, but he has never won what? Can I say St. Elmo's Fire and Demi lit up the screen? Chad Lowe is cute, but he ain't no Rob. You're not supposed to name the what are you doing? Chad Lowe is fine. I accept Chad Lowe as an answer. I think if the answer is Chad Lowe, that's your answer. By the way, Zac Efron has also not been named sexiest man alive, but Jim Krasinski. Jim goes by Jim Krasinski now. Has something. Okay. John Krasinski. Something don't add up here. It's also people don't accept it.
Yeah.
Also, this year they've like voted in other categories this year. And this year, what's his name? Benny Blanco's on
I
the list.
know.
Can I tell you something about Benny Blanco? He ain't even announced as sexy. He's fun, he's cool, but he ain't sexy.
No.
Sorry to tell you.
I think he looks
Love
like
Benny
Booger
Blanco.
from Revenge of the Nerds.
Absolutely. He's ugly as fuck. And that's fine. By the way, that's Ron Howard and Clint Howard. We just say Clint Howard. We got it. There's always room for Clint in everything Ron does. Ron's one talented man, but no one could have played Opie better. And no one could have, but Clint can be funny and scary. That's true. Patrick Swayze and Don Swayze. Mom, you just Googled
you didn't
stuff.
even know
Like
Don Swayze
I know Don
existed.
Swayze exists, but nobody knows who
didn't.
he is. He's not. They're supposed to be at least somewhat relevant.
Right. Who the hell's Don Swayze?
Like ours were very relevant things. They just weren't quite as relevant. Patrick Swayze. I did not know Patrick Swayze had a brother. I'm just so focused on Johnny Castle. Don is looking. I mean,
See,
I'm
she
not.
didn't
You
even
know
know.
me. You know I'm not mad when you squeeze Patrick into a list. I do
No.
say that. If you can squeeze him in, squeeze him in. I should have, but I didn't want to put him on the list because he ain't Pat.
No.
Don is looked at like more of a soap opera actor. He does resemble his brother. Impossible act to follow. Shout out to Freddie Mercury. Left us November 24th, 1991. Oh, wow.
Hmm.
What an amazing musician that left his mark. Bohemian Rhapsody is a work of art. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your listeners. Love you. Have a Tuesday. Thanks, Jeannie.
Love you, Mom.
Love it. If you guys do want to email us, the people that are still listening to the pod, that are still our listeners, we are MELLONfights@gmail.com, MELLON fights@gmail.com. We do have videos go up every single day on TikTok and Instagram for now. But that's Mellon Fights Podcast and Mellon Fights. Just type in MELLONfights. They'll come up on either of those two sites. And we can listen to us on YouTube if you prefer that, because like apparently people like to listen on YouTube.
We'll be there.
Eventually, I want to put up our full videos. I don't know if it's going to work this week. We had some
Because your thing
hiccups,
fell.
but also we're a little on my end. You were a little skippy, so sometimes that fucks with audio, makes it really hard on me. Anyway, Tara, anything before we go? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I got your present.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I'll show you.
Is it to get my bunions off my feet? I don't have bunions, guys. Tara's walking away, and here we are at an hour and a half again. Got our asses to an hour and a half again. What's wrong with us? Tara, that's so funny. I had the Cool Ranch Dorito version in hand.
And you didn't get it?
I didn't get it because I was like, $5. That seems like too much for an ornament. But now I'm going to get it, and we're going to exchange them. You get Cool Ranch, I get that Dorito.
I already have Cool Ranch.
Oh, you have it? Have you already? How long have you had it?
I showed it to you when you were here.
Oh, that's right. So that's mine. Where'd you get
It's
it?
yours.
Five Below?
I got it at Walmart.
How much?
$4.98.
Dang, 2 cents less than at Five Below.
I got mine at Five Below, my Cool Ranch one. And then I was
They have
at
a
Walmart.
bunch
and
of
I'm
good
like,
ones. They had a
"That's
bunch of fun
perfect."
ones.
Huh?
They had a bunch of fun ones.
Yeah.
They had like a little cheese ball.
I have that.
Oh, you do have that one.
I showed
thought
you that.
looked familiar. I thought that looked familiar. Yeah, I got to get that up on my cactus. I'm going to put my cactus up, I think, before I leave for Thanksgiving. No, that'd be tomorrow. So I'll have to do when I get back. So
All right.
I actually have enough room for, we went to an hour 30.
I know.
Look at us. Look at us.
Happy
Tara.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Absolutely. Hey, Tara,
Hey, Drew.
stay dry. Not as dry as turkey gets, though, but
Stay dry. Yeah, no shit.
And have a Thursday this week.
A Thursday. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. A Thursday. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Melon fights.
Woo!